It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with boxer Mr. Ade Oladipo from the Ade Oladipo YouTube channel. I saw you clickbaiting Fury USYK earlier on today. I was watching on the way down actually.
Little clickbait there, little clickbait. You know, I do keep switching sides though. I'll be honest with you. I think
Was that you're saying USYK's favourite, yeah?
Yeah, I think if you were to ask a lot of people, ask 100 boxing fans, I do think it'll be very close, but I do think it'll be a 55-45 USYK. Just because people remember Fury's last performance, even though it was an out-of-shape Fury. I mean, you were around, so you know. But I think people just remember what you did last, and because he pulled out or got cut, etc. So I think most would maybe just edge to USYK, but I'm all over the place with that prediction. I don't know. I've predicted Fury would lose 3 times. Klitschko and Wilder twice, and I've got it wrong, so I will never go against Fury ever again. Even if he fights my boy AJ, I wouldn't go against him, I swear.
My boy AJ, bloody hell. I hope you're not doing the interviews in that fight. But we're going to talk about GILL, Jordan GILL and Zelfa Barrett, but we'll just finish off the Usyk Fury thing. Obviously, we're just talking about it because he put a video out earlier, talking about the fight. I'm just curious, if you met Usyk, what would you want to ask him? Is there anything you think you could ask him? When's the last time you interviewed him?
A while back, I think I've only spoke to Usyk once before, so maybe talking about 6-7 months ago. I'd like to, maybe about the biggest achievement, like would this eclipse become an undisputed cruiserweight where he went to everyone's backyard, Olympic gold medalist. Obviously I think the undisputed heavyweight title is the biggest title in boxing, but he might think differently. I feel like a lot of Eastern Europeans, obviously they really, almost a bit like the Cubans, for them it's about the amateur scene, so it'd be interesting to know where he rates Olympic gold medals, world championship medals he's won as an amateur, and obviously becoming an undisputed cruiserweight title. But I think if he were to beat Tyson Fury, I know we like to almost, when we talk about the history of the sport, it's always like the top 10 is the top 10 and no one can ever get in, or the top 15. There's a serious conversation about where Usyk ranks as an all-time great if he becomes undisputed heavyweight in the land of the giants after becoming undisputed cruiserweight, practically all the way from home. I think that's astounding.
Well, I know from speaking to him, I think his dad told him that, I think in broken English, that I want you to be the first man to stay undefeated in the heavyweight division. Yeah. So I think, I've got a feeling that might be what's on his mind.
That scares me then, because that almost makes me feel like that could be that then. I know His Excellency Turkey said there's a rematch clause, but if he were to beat him, maybe he just says, you know what, that's it, we're done. Whereas I think there are so many other fights out there for him, so many. I'd love to see the AJ trilogy. And some people might say AJ doesn't deserve a trilogy. I kind of get that. When it's 2-0, you don't really deserve a third. But I do feel like if AJ can get a couple of good wins, maybe there's a story there still to be told. But yeah, man, this guy's going for everything. This is it, man. And you've watched him fight. He's incredible. Honestly, the way this guy can go through the gears is sensational. And we just wait to see how Tyson Fury's cut kind of goes through the fight, his fitness levels, the punch power. We just have to wait and see what Tyson Fury's got left.
Definitely, man. Let's talk about what we're here for. We just randomly started talking about the heavyweight division. Tell me how you scored the fight at that point, at that stoppage.
I think I had Jordan winning. Zelfa was fighting on the back foot.
By how many rounds?
A couple. It was close. A couple of swing rounds, but I was like, okay, where's Zelfa had the flashier work, which could impress someone? I'm thinking Jordan's on the front foot and he's doing more of the work. So Zelfa felt like it felt for me like Zelfa was stealing rounds, almost like the last 20 seconds, or the capper would go and he'd try and land something, whereas Jordan done the majority of the work. But it also felt like Zelfa could, at any time, go up a few more gears. Do you know what I mean? Like, it felt like if anyone's going to hurt anyone here, it's going to be Zelfa hurting Jordan. But Jordan stuck to a game plan. Zelfa landed a couple of big shots. Jordan ate those shots. And I was like, okay, wow. Maybe that 130 pounds sort of weight limit now is helping him in terms of that punch resistance. But I think I had Jordan winning, but it almost felt like it was coming, that Zelfa was going to go through the gears. He seemed to be shocked that he was losing. I think I saw Lyndon Arthur kind of scream and shout, and Zelfa was like, am I losing? It reminded me a bit of when Crawford fought Sean Porter, and they told Crawford, you're losing. He was like, what? And then Crawford quickly went in and got the job done. It kind of felt a bit like that. But look, fantastic performance. But I hope Jordan takes something from that performance as well, because he deserves to sort of get back in there with a big name or even start building back up again. Because I think for 9 rounds he looked really good.
Did they give out the official scorecards?
I don't think they have yet. Would you? Can I know this is me, you asking the questions, but did you think Jordan was winning?
To be fair, I was sat with about 3-4 random people, and all of them had Jordan winning by either 1 round or 2 round.
Yeah.
And online, I think it was fairly similar. I think most people are saying Zelfa was starting the rounds off well, but then he was going to sleep for 2 minutes, and then maybe doing the odd. So he was kind of struggling to give him the round. That's how people are scoring it.
Fair. Again, I think that's perfect. I think that's exactly how it was. And I was surprised because going into the fight, I think Zelfa, who clearly looks the much bigger guy and is the much bigger guy, is fighting on the back foot and getting pushed back by the much smaller guy in Jordan. I was like, okay, come on, Zelfa, bully him. Like, come on, let's see your extra size. And he is a lot bigger. And he didn't seem as though he could use that extra size. So it surprised me. But when Zelfa started sitting on his shots, I think we all saw that guy's got some serious power.
What next for both guys?
For Zelfa, I know they've been talking world title shots. When you look at who's out there, so Lamont Roach, Shaki Foster, Joe Cordina, Navarreti's now obviously gone up. I wouldn't mind a non-world title shot for him. Oscar Valdez. You want a big fight? You want to get your name out in America, which a lot of people still search and chase for. Oscar Valdez is fantastic. If not, obviously Joe Cordina's fighting Kakache, so you wait for the winner of that one. I don't know if Joe's going to want to fight. There's been a lot of talk about Joe going up a weight class. Is it a big enough fight to entice Joe? I'm not quite sure. But if it is, then it's a big fight over here. So I would like to see that one next. For Jordan, don't be dispirited. Don't be dispirited. There's still names out there. 130 pounds. He's now an established 130 pounder as well. So rest up, get back to it, and go again.
Good man, Ade. When is the next? In fact, you're going to be there Monday, aren't you?
Yeah, so they're Monday at the 5
Do you know anything?
5. I know everything. Yeah, I know everything. They're Monday 5:05.
Give us some clues.
I don't want to get sacked yet. I haven't got enough money. The house in Nigeria is not built yet. Yeah. But there for that. Then interviews with the 5 versus 5 guys on Tuesday. And then off to America for Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Wow. So fly out straight on Tuesday for that one, which, as you said, wow, I feel like wow as well. I will say this though. I almost feel like Devin versus Prograis somehow felt a bit bigger. This one needs to kind of light up a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't. Maybe because of what's happened with Ryan sort of outside the ring.
Just keep reading Ryan Garcia's tweets. They keep me entertained.
Yeah, I mean, his tweets, his Instagram posts, little videos he's been doing as well. But
do you think there's elements of truth in there? Because some of the stuff he's saying it's what a lot of people say or are afraid to say.
Yeah, that's it. He's almost decided that he's free. Yeah. He's a free spirit. He's rich. He's young. He's now decided I will say whatever I want. And who wouldn't want to be in that position, by the way? Some stuff seem a bit far-fetched, but I think we've seen recently with Hollywood, maybe it isn't far-fetched. Maybe it really all happens and we just don't know about it. But I like Ryan, man. I've been lucky enough to spend some time with Ryan, his family. Ryan's a cool kid. He's a cool kid. He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of success, and he's fighting the fights that we want to see. So we've got to applaud it. He's fought Javante. He's fought Luke Campbell. He's now fighting Devin Haney. If all of these guys can do that, I think we'll be happy fight fans.
Last thing, the presser on Monday, is it going to be as big as the Day of Reckoning? Is it going to be as exciting as that on stage?
Yes. Yes, it will be. Hey, my love, how you doing? What's going on? When are you fighting? I ain't seen you for what's going on?
Oh my God, it got announced today, May 24th, Commonwealth and British title, Tyson Gallagher. You're cool. How sick is that?
You're cool, good. You're
How
cool,
mad
good.
is
She's
that,
back.
though?
She's back. Well done, sister. Well
Nice
done.
to see
Good
you.
to see you.
And nice to see you and all.
It just looked like you was about to kiss him. That's what the thumbnail looked like.
Mwah. He's going to put that as the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, let's get a good thumbnail.
Go on. Hold it. Bang. Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail one. But yeah, I'll see you Monday, Ade.
Okay, brother. Take care.
Win gold now. IPMB is giving away 5 24-karat gold coins to our token holders worth over $2,000 each.
Let's do this.
Thank you very much for this great news. It's amazing.
It's never been easier to own gold, so join the raffle now.
I got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you toward your goals.